Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. If you hear some sounds in the background, that is my baby's sound machine. But I just wanted to start the vlog off this morning and say hello and say what we're doing. So if you're new here, my name's Victoria and I'm a 7th year 3rd grade teacher in Maine and a mom to a 17-month-old, which I don't know how that is possible. I don't know how he's so big. But today we are going to do a little day in my life as a teacher and a mom and kind of dive into how I'm trying to make it through those tough days, because if you watched my last vlog, you know that my family is currently going through some pretty tough health issues basically, and without getting too much into it because it's pretty personal and it's also not exactly my news to share, it's something that's kind of rocking my world, and it's something that's really, really sad and hard. So I have been sad and down lately, reasonably so. So with that, I am just going to try and go through a day in my life and trying to make some intentional choices in making my day as good and happy and positive as it can be. And hopefully this can be helpful for you if you are also going through a tough time and you're just looking for some ways that you can kind of brighten your day and look for the good and things. So I haven't planned this all out. I don't know exactly what tips I'm going to come and share with you, but I will share what I come up with as I go. So one thing I did do this morning is I woke up a little earlier than I have been. I recently was sleeping until 6 because I was super exhausted and my baby wasn't sleeping well. But I was nope. I was inspired by Emma Grace Jens on here. I'll link her channel down below, but I'm sure you know who she is. And she was saying how she wakes up an hour before her little one. So I decided I was going to wake up 20 minutes before my little one. Well, not 20 minutes before my little one. 20 minutes before I normally do. So I normally wake up at 6. Today I woke up at 5:40. And I'm going to get my baby in about a few minutes, which that'll be an hour. So I thought that was great advice, and I'm just kind of taking my morning a little bit slower. I've taken some time to get ready and get his lunch together and get my breakfast and his breakfast together. And now I'm just going to kind of relax and take a few moments for myself, and then I'll go get him and we'll start the day. But I'm excited for a good day. I know there are going to be many good moments in it, and I'm looking forward to finding the good with all of you. So let's go and just take a few moments for myself before I go get my baby. Okay, so I'm ready to go. My husband is bringing my baby to daycare. That's another tip for you, is ask people for help when you're going through tough times. I take on a lot of stuff at home, and so does my husband, but I've needed a little bit of less things to take on lately. So he has been stepping up and helping me with a few extra things that I normally do. Well, I will say Thursday, he normally brings my baby to daycare, but Wednesday he doesn't, and yesterday he did. So, and there's other things like that. So ask for help if you need it when you're going through a tough time. Okay, so anyways, back to the day. I am going to go get a coffee, because another tip to treat yourself. And then after that, I'm going to get to school and kind of get my slides up and everything ready to go. So let's go get some coffee.
could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind. Like a candle I just burn away. All we really have is time. All we really have is time. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you. What was it they used to say?
Good morning, everyone. I am now at school. I just got all my stuff ready for the day. I still have like a few quick things that I need to finish for math, but I will do that during our lunch today because I don't have lunch duty. One thing about my team, if you don't know this, is that we share slides. So we all I didn't make the slides for the day, I just copied them, but we're switching for math right now. So since we're switching for math right now, I'm in charge of making my own math slides. And I did do some of that. I actually got something from Basic Life of Brooke. I love her stuff. So I'm using that for distributive property, but I'm just kind of finalizing what they're doing for their at your seat type work. So that's that. And we're doing a biography project today, but the kids are about to come, so I'm going to get my morning message up and get ready for the day. I will see you all later.
Seeking you will find. There is nothing in you that is fading. All you ever do is shine. You are brighter all the time. And I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Make it with anybody.
Hey everyone, so I'm about to go get my baby. I was planning on talking to you in the classroom, but the custodian just talked his ear off or my ear off for the last, almost 30 minutes. So I didn't know how to shut the conversation down. That's just a little tricky sometimes, but he was very, very nice. He's a very nice guy. Just, didn't plan on spending 30 minutes talking to him. But that's okay. I've totally planned on being able to share things and all that stuff, but I'll do that later. So stay tuned for some teacher content and sharing about my day and sharing about ways that I've made happy choices and looked on the bright side today later, because right now I am going to go get my baby. See you all later.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you. 'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Okay, everyone, so I am picking you up a little late. By a little late, like very late for me. It's like 9:30 basically. But I finally finished folding all of the laundry that I have been behind on for like probably almost 2 weeks. So that feels very good. So, things that I did today to help me like kind of get out of the rut. Well, not get out of the rut, like just kind of go through tough times, because I'm not out of this tough time. Like this tough time is going to go on for a while, but it's a season. And during this tough season, I am going to try new strategies. So the strategies that I am using, other than the ones I mentioned this morning, like at school, one of the big things that I tried was I tried to just like embrace the fun and just like have moments of energy and moments of excitement. Like when I was teaching my math lesson today, I really tried to like get into it and like had them do fun things. Like I would say blow in a bubble and then release, and they all shouted it out at the same time. And that's one of my favorite things, and they love it. And it just is a great way of engaging my students, and then like keeping the lesson exciting, and yeah, just making it feel more fun. And then we did this like great treehouse STEM activity, which was super duper fun. And I kind of just like let the kids go for it and just experiment and think through what they wanted to create. And I wasn't too on them with the voice level. Like sometimes the voice level needs to be quiet, and sometimes it doesn't. And I like want it to be quiet more often than it needs to be quiet. So I've been trying to like, recognize that and saying, okay, I'm going to let the kids be kids. I'm going to accept this as a moment for them to have fun and embrace that. So, getting through tough times is really just embracing moments of good and moments of fun. So that was a good moment. So I let them have fun. I let them build. I let them kind of make mistakes and embrace the chaos. And it was really great. They have some super cute creations so far. They're going to finish them tomorrow. And then, I don't know, the other moments were just kind of I guess another thing with sharing how to go through tough times would be, I do like, and this is a me thing, other people might not like this, but I like letting my people know what I'm going through. I like people being informed on what's happening, because I don't know, it feels really heavy to just have this like big thing that's happening to you be a secret. So I shared that with my team and my principal today, and I shared it with like an extra thing that happened to me that was connected to it last week as well. So like I just had like 2 big bad things happen basically. So anyways, my principal was really super sweet and like wrote me a little card, and my team has been really nice and supportive. So yeah, I feel like those things, just like embracing lessons and having fun with them, and then like making them engaging, and just like taking the moments to enjoy the good parts of teaching is one thing. Another thing was just, taking the moments to let kids be kids and have fun with those moments of the kids being kids. And then the third thing was just kind of being open and honest and sharing what the tough times that I'm going through. So those are all like my school things for how I'm getting through this tough time. And then the like home stuff once I got home is a few things I did was I snuggled up with my baby, and I had so much fun with him, and I played with him, and that was huge. Just playing with your like little one and having moments of snuggles is just like the best thing. So I did that. And another thing I did that helps me and like gets me through tough times, helps me my mental space be less overwhelmed, because that's where I am right now. Right now my mental space is like incredibly overwhelmed. Is I got all of his food ready for tomorrow, which I normally do most of it, but I had been slacking on like parts of it. So I did like everything I could tonight, and I got all of my food for myself for lunch tomorrow prepared as well, which I have been slacking on that a little bit. And then a third thing that I did was I have been drowning in laundry lately. So like I mentioned earlier, like almost 2 weeks behind. And I was like, I am tackling this, I am taking this on, and I am going to get this overwhelming pile of laundry out of my view. So I went and I folded everything that I could tonight. I have things that I need to hang up later, but that is just not on the docket for tonight because I spent like almost 2 hours doing the folding. I just tried to, again, just clear up some mental space and help with that overwhelm. So that is what I'm doing to help me through this tough time. I hope this is helpful for you if maybe you're going through a tough time. Like maybe one of these things that I'm doing will help you. Now, moving past this, let's talk about school today. So school today was great. I had a lot of fun with the kids. They were, we had a rainy day, recess, indoor recess type day, so it was definitely busy, but it was a really sweet day. We did a reading lesson where we introduced our reading project on biographies, where they're making a little flip book, and on the flip book it's going to be a somebody wanted but. So then lesson learned, because I like their summary to end with what lesson have you learned from this character, and then they'll write a summary and then they'll make an illustration. I will try and show you some final products next week in our next week's vlog, whatever that may be. I don't know if it'll be a day in the life or a week in the life. Let me know down below what you'd prefer. But that is what we did in reading today. As I introduced the project, they read books on Epic and they selected the person that they're going to do their project on. And then in go time, we did a little homophones scoot. So they did 2, 2, and 2, and they just wrote which 2 went with the sentence. And that was super fun. And then we did our treehouse thing, which I already said I thoroughly enjoyed and had fun with my kids with. And then we did math. We did a lesson on distributive property and how we can break up those trickier numbers. And that was hard for a lot of them, but it was some really good practice and really good learning. I felt like I could see their tables, their brains turning and their minds learning. So that was great. And then in writing, we were working on finishing up our poems. So all really good stuff. I am super excited about the days to come in school, and yeah, I'm optimistic about all of that stuff. So there you go. That's a whole peek into my day as a teacher and a mom and a person who is going through something that is really hard. And that's what happens as human beings and adults, is we go through moments of tough times and tough seasons, and all we can really do is use strategies to help us, and we can share what works for each other and help each other and be there for everyone. So thank you all for being there for me. I loved so appreciated all the support that you shared with me last week, and yeah, you're the best. I'm so thankful to be on this space and being with you all. So yeah, that's it for today's vlog. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any other things that you do to help you get through a tough time, comment it down below. If you have an idea of what you'd like to see in future videos, comment it down below. And thank you again for being here. I know I said that already, but I so appreciate you. So please like this video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, because you should be a part of this fam. And give me a little heart emoji if you have been here, made it through the whole video. Comment it down below too. And yeah, thank you so much. You're the best. Have the best weekend, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.